My diamonds are mine.
Now let's look at the thing itself. That's the art on the front. That's what it looks like from the side. And now for the controls. Joystick. It has ports, which I'll get to later. This is for Pong, those types of games. Buttons that feel really nice. Rewind, which lets you go back in time in games, which is cool. Player 1, player 2, menu, same controls, on button, and volume off and on. When you turn the thing on, it lights up. Now I'm going to show you some quick gameplay of one of the preloaded games. We're going to play Tetris. So you might notice that glare. That's because I'm recording with the camera. I'm only doing that because I can't really connect a Stream Deck or anything to an arcade machine. But I think it looks fine. So after the regular part of this video, I'm going to show you how to add your own game ROMs. But in the next section, you're going to see me play my own games that I added on there, which is a really cool feature that you can do on here. Crap. I added some really crappy music on here, but it's just going to be a quick gameplay. I'm just going to show you some features here. So it's regular Tetris and it's really fun, but what you can do is you can cheat. Rewinding. You know what else you can do? You can do save slots. So I had a really high score at this point, and I can load this save and be like, what do you mean I messed it up or whatever it was. And that's a pretty cool feature if you ask me. Now I'm going to show you a really cool part of this thing. So I loaded some ROMs onto this thing via a USB flash drive, which is a really cool feature of this thing. It has a USB port and HDMI port. So I added a bunch of games. I added Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2, and Miss Pac-Man. It's an amazing feature if you ask me. I'm going to show you how to do it, as I said, after this part of the video, but I'll show you some gameplay. I was even able to add my own box art and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Let's play some Donkey Kong, because that's obviously the most well-known game that I downloaded on here. Not counting Pac-Man, I guess. I know the bezel art looks kind of janky, but the other ones look way better. If you know what I mean, at least. If you don't notice it, then please don't notice it. So the ROMs that you load on here run really well, surprisingly. Like, as I showed you in the preview, I added Mortal Kombat 2 on here. So I'm going to show you some gameplay of that. As you saw, this thing has some really cool features. Now let's play some Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Now I'll show you Street Fighter. You can also do 2-player on these ROMs that I loaded, which is pretty cool. I honestly forgot how to play this game on the arcade machine, because I just loaded it on here yesterday. Anyways, that's the video, but I'm about to show you how to add those games on there if you have one yourself. So, thanks for watching if you're going to stop here, but if you're not, it's not super hard to add games, but I guess you'll see now. It does cost money to stream games to this from those platforms, but it does work really well if you have Ethernet. If it's wireless, then it will work sort of. So you're going to need a fast internet connection for that. Now, let's get to the crazy part. You can add ROMs. Yes. It's a pretty crazy process. It's not super complicated. It's pretty easy. I'll show you how to do it. But if you do it, get your own games on here. I added Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Miss Pac-Man. And you can add as many as your flash drive can hold. So I've got this flash drive in there. And also, this thing right here, this orange USB stick looking thing, is actually HDMI. It plugs in there. You press this button right here, and it changes to HDMI. And you're here. It has a bunch of extra games. It comes with the system, which is a really cool thing if you are a boomer who doesn't know how to put games onto a USB stick, or you're just too lazy to. Either way, if you know how to use a computer and to use the file organization thing, then it should be kind of easy. First of all, you're going to have to go in the links in the description and download all that software down there, including the MAME emulation core, the add-on tool, and that's pretty much it. After that, you go in the add-on tool, you add the game title, which is whatever you want, and after that you can get box art, which means you can find a file online with a picture of your game, like, the box art of the game, and then you have to convert it to a PNG because that's the only type of picture it recognizes. And then bezel art is like, instead of having black bars on the sides of the game, you can add your own custom stuff, which you also have to convert to a PNG. The emulation core, when you click choose file on that, you're going to go and click on that MAME thing that you downloaded from the description, and the game ROM thing. So I got my ROMs from a website called romnation.net. It's a safe website, but if it opens a tab out of nowhere, you have to X out of it. It's not because the website wants you to get a virus. It's probably not going to get you a virus, but it's because the ads on there are really bad. The website itself tells you to X out of it immediately. And once you downloaded your MAME ROM, it has to say MAME next to it for it to work with this emulation core. You click choose file, and then you go to that game ROM. You click build package, and then you click on the USB drive, and it'll do it there. One thing that I forgot to mention was when you look for your game ROM, it's going to automatically set to only show bin files. So what you're going to have to do is go on the bottom right corner of your file manager, and it's going to say bin, and you're going to click on that, and you change it to .zip because your game ROM is going to be .zip. So, sorry it was verbal, but that's pretty much it on how you do it. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like, because this took me a little while to make. Thanks.